In the last video, we followed a single quote through the historical record and saw how wording was changed after Joseph Smith's martyrdom. Today, we're going to do something just as direct. We're going to read what Joseph Smith actually published about polygamy across his lifetime using contemporary sources. No summaries, no assumptions, just the record. In 1835, while Joseph Smith was alive and presiding over the church, an official statement on marriage was canonized and published in the Doctrine and Covenants. This section also later appears in the 1844 Doctrine and Covenants that was published posthumously. After giving the instructions for performing monogamous marriages, it reads, "Inasmuch as this Church of Christ has been reproached with the crime of fornication and polygamy, we declare what we believe, that one man should have one wife, and one woman but one husband, except in case of death, when either is at liberty to marry again." 3 years later, Joseph Smith addressed the issue again in a published question and answer format. The question was simple: do the Mormons believe in having more wives than one? Joseph's answer was equally simple: no, not at the same time. He then clarified that remarriage was permitted only after death and went on to criticize rapid remarriage as disrespectful and improper. I will also add that if you want to get an insight into Joseph Smith's personality, you read the rest of this Q&A. It's incredible. Later that same year, while imprisoned in Liberty Jail, Joseph Smith addressed accusations of adultery and misconduct directly. He wrote, "Therefore we say again unto you, we are innocent of these things, they have represented us falsely. Was it for committing adultery? We are aware that false slander has gone abroad, for it has been reiterated in our ears. These are falsehoods. Also, renegados, Mormon dissenters, are running through the world and spreading various foul and libelous reports against us, thinking thereby to gain the friendship of the world, because they know that we are not of the world, and that the world hates us." You can pause and read this in whole, but I'm going to skip to the bottom, more relevant part. "We have heard that it has been reported by some that some of us should have said that we only not dedicated our property but our families also to the Lord, and Satan, taking advantage of this, has transfigured it into lasciviousness, such as a community of wives, which is an abomination in the sight of God. When we consecrate our property to the Lord, it is to administer to the wants of the poor and needy, for this is the law of God. It is not for the purpose of the rich, those who have no need, and when a man consecrates or dedicates his wife and children, he does not give them to his brother or to his neighbor, for there is no such law, for the law of God is, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. He that looketh upon a woman to lust after her has committed adultery already in his heart. Now for a man to consecrate his property and his wife and children to the Lord is nothing more nor less than to feed the hungry, clothe the naked, visit the widow and the fatherless, the sick and the afflicted, and do all he can to administer to their relief in their afflictions, and for him and his house to serve the Lord. In order to do this, he and all his house must be virtuous and shun every appearance of evil. Now if any person has represented anything otherwise than what we now write, he or she is a liar, and have represented us falsely." There is, of course, the journal entry we discussed in our last video, which reads, "And gave instructions to those who were preaching, teaching, or," and it's crossed out, but it's probably practicing, "the doctrine of plurality of wives. On this law Joseph forbids it, and the practice thereof, no man shall have but one wife." Joseph Smith didn't just speak against polygamy, he enforced the rule. In 1844, the church announced, signed by Joseph and Hyrum Smith, "An elder has been preaching polygamy. He has been cut off from the church for his iniquity." This is discipline, this is removal, this is action. Joseph Smith fought polygamy. Some will claim that these are carefully worded denials publicly said while Joseph privately practiced polygamy. We will analyze the claim that he practiced polygamy, but for now it is settled. The public statements are that polygamy, and anything like unto it, is not allowed. During the next several videos, we are going to analyze claims from Joseph Smith and Hyrum Smith, sermons and quotes surrounding their responses to the Nauvoo Expositor and the doctrines of polygamy, in order to build our case and understand better what was actually being taught in their time.